quietly remind while you were asleep in time. I tipped the hourglass so I could spit this rap, the baddest friend to ever attempt that shit to make it stick. Maybe I could get some Jamaica back, because then I could break your neck and rearrange that shit so I could say it like a big ship that left with a laugh, or maybe a chuckle from God, because then I could go with some wood that would start to spin instead of the saw, because it was serrated on top and bomb, but it wasn't wrong. So we said like we wanted, no, we do. Get into this with intuition, bitch, and then I get it lit from the wick, not lit at all. Then I could lit it up like it was in the ball, or maybe jaw, because then I could go low where submarines go. Maybe the grub was from the goal. Maybe the auditorium was full and the world would never know. Maybe I just crystal ball these flow, because then it could've got bulbous from the nose. Need the nose, and then I got a needle nose pliers out to do the job on Pinocchio's, cause it needs to grow. Yes. TWA, son. Yes. Arithmetic bad. Won't you stink a lot? Because we could have been a toadstool perhaps. Y'all wait on still to wall, because then it would have been a while since I started to wilt like the flower. Maybe I green would grow, because y'all fucking clear your throat, because you cleared out when there's smoke. I'm the hot below. Maybe I just a hobbit though, with the hair on what would walk, because the shoes were out of style. When we start with when we can't be stopped. It's right. Cottage up a song, because then I caught them all if I want, because you could have caught a cloud if you got a jaw that was large, but you don't. I saw what you got. Maybe you just need to saw off your heart where the wrist would start, then I get arrested, saw. No, there wasn't the lights on the top like it's an alarm going off. We could have gone and barked at dark, but then the Lincoln Park would have knocked and singing the songs they love so much. Maybe your Bunsen burners need to hit the wall or hit the glass where the wall was stopped, because there's half a little portal, an entrance, and a jaw joke, because then you've got a dark room that was lit with the love sun, because then I would love some. Pile it on, there's a smorgasbord flow, and I'm just going as the disc would have spun. This was a disc jockey though, because then I could have got all I want. For the people to rock and point the fingers up at God. That's what's going on when I do it, son. I thought I said it before. Would it not find its way in your holes and the side of your dome? Maybe we need to clear those out of all that brain tissue you hold. Maybe you need to hope with your hands clasped and not hope that hope floats. Cause those ain't boats, those ain't souls, those ain't gonna catch the wind that I let out of my chest when it goes. Maybe y'all just need to be particles of what explodes like stars above them clouds, because then I beckon those, I'm beckoned so. Maybe I just wait for the nightingale to tell me so. And inside my crystal ball I can't be off, not by that moss, and that moss was none at all if you look real close. I guess you're just a pessimist all alone, because then I could have got this antiseptic song into your system, son, so it could have done what it wanted to all alone. Maybe you just sit on low like frog to resemble a toad for a reason I know not, because then I could have known, because then I know. No, I didn't know. Maybe I just had the know-how, bro, so I could go tell someone to do it themselves. Oh. Bulls have been spin some more of this because this the bit that they needed to get Big Ben said. And that's the clock that ticks. It ticks me off when they not listen enough of it. I had to have said. So that's why I said it. The passenger's pigeon would have brought it because I rocked it around his claw and his towel, if you want to call it, because then I could have called my shot before I shot it. Not after it's done, I stop, because then after it's dark, the lamp was no good. I run like the lava does, and I'm just as hot. I run from off of mountains you didn't know was volcanoes until they explode with a brand new flow that touches you somewhere inside your soul. That's why, son, getting big. Now I get big with this. More Colossus when I'm artist. I just cost a circus tent. Maybe the net will catch some of what I said. Maybe you'll catch this infliction, but more than a fiction I get. Because in the sick, you'll feel like you're alive again. From your knot, you're hollowed out. I'll make it fall with my words that stout. Because they stout. They just like the tea you pour that's hot. Would you like a warmed up cup? Maybe I could just warm up to y'all, because it's the butter that melts on any type of biscuit you baked in the oven that's hot. Maybe I divide and conquer myself with his tongue with a stone, because that could have been the fork in the road I was talking about. Boom! Fuck again. Heave-ho some of this sweet flow so that they can see more. Like this is the ambition they talking about. Ambition missed them because the transmission couldn't get fixed on the frequency they said. Or reflect, because then you reflect on the past with regret. That's why you suck and need to be dead. Maybe I just got this piano wall so I can string it on the soft, so I can make it not connected with the rest. Have I gone into your head yet? Cause if I did, the jacks and the bars would come on with a couple of clicks. Right, what would spin? And what would spin? The distance and back, it was just a fucking needle nose pliers through that needle I have. Need more for you. Need this bed and I need this bread, because I'm the artisan with this. As I'm at this again, this artistic shit always sounds autistic, doesn't it? I took off an R and added a U. What does that mean? I don't know. Maybe y'all need to check with the guy who does the letters instead of the arithmetic that I mentioned in the beginning. Maybe I just began talk because I got a beetle dog and his bark was shiny and block. Maybe I'm Dracula. I'm just dying to rub my sharp teeth against your soft and get some of that blood, because I can fill up ID bags if I want. Because do I need an ID badge to know who I was? Boom! Right! Boom! Boom for more of this, cause I know there's gold in them hills that slope like so, because then I could salvate on some of this. The salvation was it. Them in a sec, I'll be there in a sec, I said as I throw the phone down. The phone book that they hit hard to make a pop, to make it soft so you couldn't walk, because then I would walk where the sand would have been and the water would touch. They became best friends, forever on this. With the necklace on it, you know this. With the necklace on it, you know that. Right. Fucking get him. Right.